Hey guys, it's me, it's Casey, and welcome back to Quahog's excellent adventure in Family Gather Quest for Stuff. It's all things time travel in this major event, and we're in the first week of this update, and we have to get a couple things to move on to the next episode. We gotta get Colonial Peter. There's also a timed character as well that I haven't started, and it's gonna be pretty difficult to actually start it, because you gotta get a bunch of things first, so you know you're gonna be okay. But before we do that, we have to get Colonial Peter, so let me show you exactly where I'm at. By the way, they're in the, Boston, 1773, as you can tell. So one more of the hats. What are they actually called? Come on. Redcoat Hats. And I've got all of the teacups, the teapots, all the gold nuggets, and all of the early American flags. I read a bunch of comments. I do like to keep track of everything, and a lot of people have been saying that the teacups have been very difficult. They don't seem to want to drop. I personally didn't have any problems whatsoever, but I know people have been saying that, so I hope it's been getting a little better for you anyway. And if it really is, broken, then Tiny Girl will obviously adjust that. But let me know if you guys are still having any problems with it since the first video was released. But we got to get this final, what was it called again? I can't remember. Redcoat Hats, Chris Griffin. Common. Here we go.
They're shiny.
There we go. Alright, we also got a tea bag. Tea bags are very, very important. I'll show you that afterwards. But first, let us create this costume. Yet another one. My outhouse won't flush. Well, good day, sir.
Am I right?
I don't know, look at that after. You look ready to tea party, dude. So, what do you think of Boston 1773? It's a bunch of drunk, angry white guys yelling about how they hate the government and wishing their lives were better. It's just like Boston now. It's awesome. I don't know if I can relate to that.
Yep.
Chris, what are you doing in colonial times? I used Bill and Ted's phone booth like you did. Speaking of which, did he give you the poops too? I don't know, Chris. I've had diarrhea since 1998, so the pinpoint of cause is just shooting in the dark. That's, thank you for that. Colonial Peter do target practice. I keep wanting to say Colonel Peter, but it is Colonial. And Chris stink up the outhouse? Are there actually outhouses in this thing? Well, let me see first, because I'm curious. Outhouses? Are you there? I see a barrel. I see a wagon wheel. I don't know about these outhouses, man. That is right. I'm actually looking for an outhouse, believe it or not. I see boxes, trees. So unless I'm blind, which I probably am, I don't see it. Although they're wacky, wavy, inflatable tube people. What am I doing again? Oh yeah. Now I remember. We have to look at the quest. So we have do target practice, which is animated, preach to Puritans, crash a tea party, chase out redcoats. That's not a permanent thing, but you get a chance to obviously get drops when you get the timed character unlocked, learn to distill whiskey, trade pleather with Indians. Did they have pleather back then? I don't know. Fake a British accent, go fly a kite, which is animated, ride wild stallions, get drunk with locals, get dysentery. So I think I'm going to do this one here, chase out the redcoats. I know it's not a permanent animation, maybe you guys want to see that, but I really want to continue trying to clear these things because there are achievements. And the important thing with the achievements is when you unlock them, you get time capsules, and you really have to get a lot of time capsules, especially if you want to go for the time character. So,
as you wish.
There we go. Also, you can put a road down. That's very, very good as well, because you're going to have to do bombing. The problem is you can only bomb 4 at a time, but at least in this case, I'll get a max of 4 every single time. Next up, though, is achievements that I was talking about. So we did clear 4 redcoats, and now we're going to get 3 of these. There we go. Good job. Hooray for me. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Boop, boop, boop. So remember a second ago how I was talking about you need a lot of time capsules? Well, the time character is over here. Right there. And I'm not going to tap it because I'm stupid and I'll probably, repair the damn thing. But you need 10 time capsules to repair it. And then you can start the timer and of course get all the different items and things of that nature. The problem is, other than clearing the red generals which drop swords, the other items are actual things you have to repair as well. So speaking of which, these are the particular items, particular buildings you have to repair to get the drops for that character. So the first one is over here. It is called the Lifeless Lincoln Theater. It's going to require 40 of the time capsules. Keep that 40 in the back of your mind, because we're going to move on to this here, which is Lincoln's, I think, cabin. Lincoln's log cabin, 35. 40 plus 35, 75. Moving forward, we've also got this over here, Getty's Burgers. You can add another 30 to that, so that would be 105 time capsules is what you need. That's ridiculous. But here's the thing, you're going to actually have to get all 3 of those items to move on to next week, because you got the main quest line here, and you have to get, obviously, the Musketeer Mikes, which is the building that will unlock the time character, but I think there's 8 parts, and you're going to have to get all 3 of those buildings you just saw anyway, so it's better off just to wait until you get them all unlocked. Well, I'm doing really good with this particular top quest, Bonnie Shop for Band Posters. Gotta do it 6 times, and I'll get 24, which will really boost it up an awful lot. At least we'll then be able to get the most expensive one, which I think was this one? Yeah, this one's 40, so I'm gonna go for this one first. I'm going from most expensive to least expensive, so I'll do that one. The Lincoln, log cabin, sorry, and of course the final one, which is this here, the Getty's Burger. Ooh, my crate is ready. Bop. There we go, got my crate. I'm also trying to stockpile them as well, the crates, because what's the point of bombing them if they don't drop anything? They drop the swords, but, I gotta unlock the time character first. So what the heck's the point, you know what I mean? There is a Tales of Future Past mystery box. I don't think I showed this to you in the very first video that I did. And if I did, I apologize, but I don't remember doing it or showing it. So I really want to show you what's inside this. Now keep in mind that these are just returning items, so some of these I may have had already, which is why it might be a little bit lighter in terms of what's in the box compared to yours. But in terms of what I have, there's Medusa Meg, Biker Brian, Warlord Consuela, Naked Bill Clinton, which is actually a new character, which is awesome, Ron Griffin, and the Black Knights. I really wanted the Black Knight as well when it first came out, but I think it was pretty expensive, and I don't know if I had a lot of clams back then. I can't remember. Or maybe I meant to do it and I forgot to do it. Or maybe they don't have a voice and that's why I decided to pass on it. I don't remember. But anyway, it's 150 for a play, and if you want something, you roll the dice, man. At least with 150, you're guaranteed to get something. So, yeah, I don't know what else to really say, but I wanted to show you this as well. The weekly prize, which is not a character. It's not a character, which is really deflating. It's just a movable decoration. It's Abraham Lincoln, which of course is one of the historic figures that they brought back in the movie, but the thing I'm really confused about is that this is the whole thing with Bill and Ted, but it's available in the first week, Bill and Ted. So what the heck are we going to get for the remainder of the event? That's what's really throwing me off. I mean, we could probably get Rufus, which is one of the particular characters in the movie, but I don't know what else we would get. Would some of them be other historic figures? Because there was Abraham Lincoln. I don't want to give away too much, but there's other ones as well from different time periods, so maybe they're going to be available. I don't really know. So keep it locked here, guys, for the second episode when that is going to hit sometime this week. And I don't know if I'm going to get the time character or not, but if I can, of course, there will be a video out for you when I do end up getting it, hopefully. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching. My name is Casey, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye, guys.